All right, YouTube. Today we are bringing Bird Talk. This episode is going to be on the, let's see, what is it? What kind of Amazon are you? An orange-winged Amazon. So whoever named these Amazons did just such an amazing job at making them really, no, it's very obvious. They are named the orange-winged Amazon because they have this spot of orange on both sides. Before they open their wings, though, you might think that this could be a blue-fronted Amazon or a yellow-crowned Amazon, but the wings is what the dead giveaway is here. This is a moderately sized Amazon parrot, so it's about 13 inches long. And as one of the 30 species, it's towards medium to larger size of the Amazons. They are native to Central America, Peru, Bolivia, all over Central America, and their population is listed as least concern by CITES, which is who governs the listing if the animal is endangered, protected, what their population is doing. They're actually, they're still hunted in Central America by indigenous people for food. They're also known to be a pest when it comes to decimating crops. This bird, very interestingly, was also introduced to Puerto Rico and the Canary Islands to start. They put in a breeding population there to start spreading that bird there as other birds become protected. And this bird has been found to actually hybridize with the Maximilian pyonis and some types of parakeets that are native to those islands. They're also found in Trinidad and Tobago, so some Caribbean islands as well. So very widespread bird. They are very popular as pets because they're known to be much more mild-mannered than some other Amazons. They will be friendly with a multitude of people, where a lot of Amazons are just a one-person bird. And they are known to be good talkers, but not the most prolific of the Amazon species. So where yellow napes, yellow crowns, blue front Amazons, Congo African greys, they're just known for having these crazy vocabularies. This bird will talk a ton. It will mimic noises. It will make, it's really good at mimicking sounds. They are not known to be as good of speakers as some of those other birds. I know we talked about the orange wings. When we look at its head, and I know I mentioned this yellow will actually fill in much more on the crest of its head and on its cheeks. The yellow gets a little bit more of like a bold color as it gets closer to a year and a half of age. They've been documented to live up to 80 years. So this is a lifelong companion that whenever you get this bird, where some species just live 20 to 40 years, the orange-winged Amazon will live up to 80 years. Being that they're a moderately sized bird, the smallest cage size we would ever recommend for a bird like this is going to be 36 inches by 28 inches, but bigger is always better. Amazons are highly intelligent birds, so they need a ton of stimulation, a ton of exercise, a ton of time outside their cage. Daily interaction. If you're not going to be able to get the bird outside of its cage every single day, then this is not, you should not take the time and make the investment of purchasing a bird. They're like having a 4-year-old, so they always need interaction. As far as their diet goes, they eat a wide variety of foods: seeds, fruits, vegetables, small amounts of proteins. They will eat just about everything, and a healthy diet is obviously going to lead to a longer life expectancy. As far as cost of this bird goes, they are not a cheap or not an inexpensive bird. They range between $4,500 and $6,000, which is technically in the mid-level of Amazons. We see Amazon species, being that there's so many of them, they range anywhere in price from like $3,500 all the way to $8,000. Those more expensive ones are like the aforementioned yellow-naped Amazons. The really good talkers seem to be more expensive. But it's funny, as I was doing a little bit of extra research on this bird, it listed them as being one of the more quiet Amazon species, saying that they would make good apartment birds. And like I said, I don't know that is necessarily true. So I don't know many birds that are going to be good apartment birds. This bird, when it wants to be noisy, can still be very, very noisy. So I think I covered most of my bases with you guys. Sure, as always, I missed some information, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments, and we will do our best to answer it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.